on the jobs front? What is your expectation? There needs to be a push as far as job creation is concerned. Many people lost their jobs in the pandemic. The informal sector was the hardest hit. The formal sector still, compared to the informal sector, held forth. If you were the finance minister, let me just put it that way, Dr. Bhattacharya, what would you announce on the jobs front?
I think, let's just see the lay of the land first. Agriculture performed well during the pandemic. So even though the rest of the economy suffered significantly, agriculture did well. In terms of the informal economy, I think the data always has been spotty. So we really don't know what happened. And from anecdotal evidence, I think there was a complete massacre in terms of job loss that happened in the informal sector. The formal sector data is there, and I believe the formal sector jobs will come back as the economy recovers, and it clearly seems that the economy is on a quick path to recovery. So therefore, the focus areas needs to be on informal jobs and rural jobs. And I think we would need to provide, there are only three tools left with the government. There are fiscal, interventions, there are monetary interventions, and then there are the real space interventions, the real sector interventions. And I think the first two, in terms of fiscal and monetary interventions, I think that will be rolled out as in normal cases. I would expect certain benefits to be given for job creation. But I think what is more important is to identify sectors where large-scale jobs will be created, especially in the rural areas and in the informal areas, and ensure that those incentives actually flow in very, very quickly. I mean, not in the next 6 months, but immediately in the month of February. And there needs to be certain rationalization in terms of taxes, which will help for money to go back into the pockets of the corporates. Some rationalization in terms of the GST. To give an example, there is a GST on digital payments, which just does not make sense because you're taxing expenditure of people. And so if you're making a card payment, there is a GST on it. I think those need to be removed to rationalize, to reduce the number of slabs that we still have in GST payments, reduce the highest rate, which is 18%, which is one of the highest in the world. I think those, if we can start reducing some of those rates, there will be money left in the hands of the corporates, which will help them invest more, which will then lead to more job creation. The other big thing that the government really needs to do is large-scale infrastructure creation, and that lead to obviously the infrastructure that is needed, which will also give a multiplier effect to the economy, but also immediate jobs, especially for the unskilled and the semi-skilled labor in the market.
Right. I'm taking this across to Rajiv Dubey as well. Rajiv, jobs remains to be a very big concern. Today, the common man today wants to know what happens to the jobs. Many people lost their jobs during the pandemic. There was a substantial amount of pay cut that was taken by many as well. There's a palpable amount of anxiety when it comes to jobs, and hence job creation becomes one of the top priorities of this government at this point.
Yes, Chaiti, if you look at the unemployment rate, for instance, in the country, we, in about Jan-December calendar of 2017, we were at 4.5%. Today, in Jan-December of 2020, it was 10.3%. So unemployment rate has gone up from 4.5% to 10.3% in just and it has particularly shot up in the last year from 7% to about over 10%, and that has largely been an effect of the pandemic. The recent numbers that we are seeing of unemployment, they are in the 7.5% range from CMI. So we are getting back in terms of employment to unemployment ratio, but new job creation is the biggest question mark as far as the economy is concerned, because we do not have we are not spending enough right now on the infrastructure creation, which has allied industries, about 100 odd allied industries which are tied to it, which creates that kind of ripple effect in the economy and generates jobs. And then some of the sectors which have been very badly affected, where employment generation was enormous, was the MSME sector, was the apparel sector. you know, these are the kind of sectors which had real estate sector. These are the sectors which had not just direct employment but also substantial indirect employment. In many of these sectors, the direct to indirect ratio goes from 1:5 to 1:7, to 1:10 in some cases. So if those sectors have been impacted,